If somebody asks you who are you beside your name, what will you answer them? Take a moment, think on it. You get the answer? Probably no. I'll tell you why. There are certain things in our life that we ignore, or there are things in life that we assume that we know, but ultimately we don't know the answers. One such thing is, or one such question is, who am I? To answer that, first of all, I am a human with needs, wishes, desires, and certain type of thought patterns. So why it is necessary to answer this question is because when we grow up, we have these different stages of life where we are encountered with some unanswered things. One such thing is individuality. Who am I as a person? What I believe, what I value, what I consider important for me, for my family, it defines me. So when I say that I know myself, it means that I should know what I value, what I consider prior to myself, what I respect in my life, what I chase for, what I go for. All these things makes me a person that is different from the other person. It is so necessary to be self-aware, to be self-assured, to be taking responsibility of your own actions. When we are not taking responsibility of our own actions, ultimately we are caught up in some conflicts that we don't wish to have. So why those conflicts occurs? Those conflict occurs because we are unaware of our own self. So when we are unaware of our own self, automatically it will reflect upon all the decisions we make and all the things we do in our lives. Another important thing that I consider as a part of my identity is chasing positivity. I wish to and I act to avoid toxicity or go out of suffering, whether it is related to my own self or whether it is related to other people. I always go for creating change or coming out of suffering or taking out people out of suffering. And there is a very simple way to that. That is having a positive mindset. I mean, when I don't have something good to say, I don't say the bad words. When I don't have something good to do, I don't do the bad things. I mean, I can at least try, and I do try my best. A very simple way to that is having a good mindset or having a positive mindset. It is a simple and at the same time the difficult thing, the most simple and the most difficult thing. All the people who are watching me would be thinking that we are someone that we are having a positive mindset, but having a positive mindset and actually being an optimistic or a positive person are two different things. Suppose if I say that I am a positive person, that I look for the things in my life, that am I dealing those things in a positive way or not. Suppose I am being thrown out of a company or I have lost the job. So here comes the climax, that how I act to that that specific event. So if I am someone who is an optimistic person, I will take that event as a learning. But if I am someone who is a pessimistic person, would ultimately start doubting about myself, will start becoming hopeless about my life. So this is the difference between thinking positive and actually doing positive things. So we'll reflect back when I know who am I, when I'm self-aware, when I'm self-assured, when I know that I'm chasing positivity, ultimately I'll be the happiest person, and ultimately I'll be the person with optimistic thought pattern, and I'll be at peace. It was my way of answering this question. I mean, people could have different perspectives and different opinions, different answers to it, and that is okay. I mean, we are different human beings and we think differently, we act differently. So do ask yourself, who are you?